The Breeders' Cup action continues on Friday with the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. We're on the dirt for the first Breeders' Cup race of this Breeders' Cup weekend. A mile and a 16th, and as always, what better way to play the Breeders' Cup and to play all the races than to play through NYRA bets. Bet 200, get 250, a special Breeders' Cup new member bonus. Promo code is BC250. Bet $200 through Saturday, November 3rd, and you, as a new member, will be eligible for that bonus. And then, when you join NYRA Bets, you can be eligible for great bonuses like a 10% winner's bonus on all doubles linking two Breeders' Cup races, both Friday and Saturday at Churchill Downs, a $10 minimum. Details at nyrabets.com. And also, this Breeders' Cup race, Juvenile Fillies, begins a late pick four, which will culminate with a non-Breeders' Cup race, the Marathon. Rocketry, a likely favorite in that race, a local horse for Jimmy Jerkins. That late pick four, play it through NYRA Bets, a 2 million point hit and split. If you hit it, you, along with anybody else, will share in 2 million points. A lot of money up for grabs through NYRA Bets. Here is the field, 10 signed up. Some familiar names in here for the Tito's Handmade Vodka Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. That's a mouthful. The horse to beat in here is the 10 Bellafina coming from California. Everybody can say that I have an East Coast bias. I do not. A good horse is a good horse. And Bellafina, and even the second place finisher, Vibrance, these are good horses. Now, I don't know about the clocker reports on this horse that I've gotten lately, that they haven't been as strong as they've been in the past, but Bellafina was powerful out west. And at the end of the day, she drew perfectly on the outside. She is fast. She is going to be on or near the lead in this race. She stalked in this race and was dominant. If she is able to run back to this effort, and really any number of her last three races, she might be too good for these horses, and I am not going to try to beat the number 10 Bellafina in this Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. However, I have great respect for any horse that wins the Frizette, a race in New York. And of course, Jaywalk, the winner of Frizette, was extremely impressive. She was dueling with the heavy favorite Covfefe in this race. She put that one away. She flicked her off like a gnat top of the stretch. And trainer John Service, and of course many of you are familiar with John Service, many years as a great trainer, but also of course he trained the mighty Sardy Jones. Jaywalk is good, and this was a fast race. However, she's going to have to run faster to win this Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. And the other thing is, can she be effective rating going a mile? She did rate and win going 6 furlongs, and now 5.5. That's a feather in her cap, but she's going to have to do it because I don't think she's fast enough to get the lead in here. But I do respect Jaywalk. I picked her second in this race. I think that she can win. Cassie's Dreamer, I like this horse for Barclay Tagg. A tremendous claim out of her debut. She's run well, finishing third in 2 Grade 1s, the Spinaway and the Frizette, but she's going to need this race to absolutely fall apart to get any piece of the purse. We'll take a look at Serengeti Empress burying Splashy Kisses. Splashy Kisses is going to come back after she lost by 19.5 lengths to Serengeti Empress. Let me tell you, from a personal standpoint, nothing would make me happier than to see my coworker and good friend Tom Amos in the winner's circle at Churchill Downs on Saturday. But boy, does this horse have a tough row to hoe. She is inside of the 10 Bellafina, so she's going to have to duel with that one outside of her, put her away, and hold off the rest of the field. Now, I also think people are going to look at her and say, oh my gosh, she won her last 2 races by 33 lengths combined. How could you not make her the favorite? What a gift she is at 7-2. She got a 78 buyer for that 19.5 win last time out. I believe in speed figures, and they're especially important in blowout wins like that because they're going to just show you that she beat a non-competitive field. I'm not knocking her. She's very good. Is she good enough to win this race? And from a dynamic standpoint, she is going to perhaps have the toughest trip of anybody in here. And how about Gary Contessa, who had a fabulous meet at Belmont Park, racking up wins on almost a daily basis, and he tipped his hand at Saratoga with a good meet there and a win late in the meet in the Grade 1 Spinaway when Sipican Harbor. Joel Rosario rode this one like he rides turf sprinters. He sat back on the inside, angled her out in the stretch, and this horse, who broke her maiden by 17 in an off-the-turf race at Saratoga, she showed she wasn't lucky that day she came off the turf, except it told her connections we should be pointing towards dirt races, and she buried the field. And keep in mind, Restless Rider, who finished second to her, is back in this race, and all Restless Rider did was come back as a heavy favorite and win the Alcibiades just a month later, a Grade 1 down at Keeneland. And Sipican Harbor, she handled her easily. And Sipican Harbor has shown that she can pick up the pieces in races, and the pace in this race is supposed to be strong. She's got to show that she can do it around 2 turns. She has a 2-turn race, but it was on the turf. But don't act like Sipican Harbor is not possible in here. Restless Rider is okay as well. I just think that Sipican Harbor is better. Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies on the dirt. The number 10 Bellafina, a favorite I'm not trying to beat. The 7 Jaywalk, the 8 Sipicon Harbor, and the number 3 Vibrance, the California horse who finished a distant second to Bellafina. I think she'll benefit by a less aggressive ride in here. They've got Bellafina to beat, though, in this Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. And just remember, special stuff going on. A 2 million point hit and split on the late pick 4 at Churchill Downs on Friday that culminates with the non-Breeders' Cup Marathon, where Rocketry once again will be the favorite. Bet that through Naira Bets. Hit it, split it, 2 million points, and also 10% winner's bonus on all doubles linking Breeders' Cup races, both Friday and Saturday. A $10 minimum on those doubles, a 10% winner's bonus. Details at NairaBets.com, and head over to NairaBets.com. If you're not a member and you want to enjoy the many great things it has to offer, bet 200, get 250, a special Breeders' Cup new member bonus available through Saturday, November 3rd's races. Promo code is BC250 NairaBets. Head to NairaBets.com for more information.